started paddling in the late 70s, early 80s, and yeah, I was starting a family. Really didn't have a lot of extra money to be spending on the best gear, or well, the gear that was there. One of the paddles that seemingly most people around here use was a Norse paddle. I remember trying to repair it with a piece of aluminum, and I pop riveted a strip of aluminum on to try and hold it in place, but I didn't fill in the holes, and the very next swim that I made, I dropped the paddle and it sunk and it was gone. I don't remember how in the world I got out of there.
We started paddling when we were in our 20s. I started, actually, I remember the date, it was July 10th, 1976. I still have my first boat, Phoenix Savage. I don't have my first paddle, which was a Norse, but I had it for many years. It was a beast, and it was strong, it survived, but then I got into wood, and with the Mitchells and the Blacklands and the Sidewinders, and so I tried wood. I was big in wood, and then we got into the crankshafts, and carbon came into the picture, and Werner then took over the show, and I've been paddling Werner ever since. And
there they go. Kind of an upgrade was a fiberglass perception paddle, and I still have it. We call it the shovel. Kind of after that, there was a guy by the name of Keith Backlund who lived in Ohio. Keith became, really, his paddles, wooden paddles, were a work of art. That was the height of the technology, probably through the 90s, was a Backlund wooden paddle. And I had one, and I don't know where the paddle's at, but I want to get it back. Me and the guys that I was with, we didn't really have an agenda as far as whitewater goes, other than having fun. We did it because it was the funnest thing that we'd ever done, and couldn't imagine anything as more fun as what that was. And part of the fun was the partying. I mean, we liked to party. Jay Seiler was a similar. He did it the same way.
We paddled like crazy. We were fanatics. We just became addicted. We were like the Demshitz boys back then, but we didn't know what that meant. We just were out to have fun.
We weren't trying to impress anybody. We were just trying to have fun.
And the group of people that are in paddling, they're all Demshitz. Demshitz is someone who is an extreme outdoors sports person. Anybody can do this, and anybody can have fun, and at your own level. Anybody that can be a kayaker or a skateboarder or a rafter or a biker, anybody that goes full on is a Demshit, and their family. No matter what level you are, this is your fun.
Demshitz paddle and Werner, no longer a poverty boater. We're gonna paddle in style. And Demshitz, with the help of our famous kayak children to help us stay at the top of the game, at least we'll look that way. So I appreciate the time to, meet with you folks and just to say a few things about it, and I hope it's helpful for people that want to continue on in this, great and fun sport.
Thanks, Werner, for this, and I appreciate the new paddle, and I hope to see you on the river.